What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So we need to talk about AMC today because you know exactly what happened. You know it was a great day. It was absolutely an exciting day. I was so hype about this day. In the pre-market, it was great. In the first 30 minutes, it was great. I even extended my stream like 15 minutes or so. So even 15 minutes after that, it was amazing. And then after that, it got even better. Jumped over $19 and ended up making that move closer and closer to $20. It didn't break $20, but it got closer and closer to $20. So we're going to get into a lot of things today. I want to talk about a number of things that's on, people's mind, things that I did, all of that stuff. But before we get started, make sure you guys hit that like button. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one, and make sure that you get your free stocks with Webull down below. Don't forget to check out some of the links in the description. It does help out the channel a ton. Now, I wanted to start this video because I am very transparent. I am the most transparent person possible. I wanted to let you guys know that I talked to the Discord group and broke some things down on what was my initial plan and everything. And I ended up selling 1,000 shares of AMC. Now, I know before you start getting into it, you need to basically hear me out a little bit. So my initial investment was $15,000 or $16,000 because I added more. I decided that if I can take $20,000 out, then that basically takes out the initial investment plus some profit. Now, I know if everybody decided to do this and take as much profit as possible, it derails the squeeze. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm not telling you to do that. Find your own profit target, and then you can basically make that move wherever you feel comfortable with selling. As long as you're gaining a profit, it's good in my book, right? So now I still have $12,000 left in there, which is 600 shares. Now this gives me this option. This is the reason why I did this. This gives me this option basically saying that if it goes up, I'm holding 600 shares. It's still moving at $600 per dollar that it moves up. I'm perfectly fine with that. If it ends up falling down, which is not because of the fact that people are selling, it's because of the shorting pressure that ends up going on, and they continue to find these available shorts, or actually they don't find them, they just make up shorts, but you see all of the pressure that's going on there. So if that happens and it goes down, I can now average in and end up getting more shares than what I had. So my ultimate plan is, if it does get pushed down, I'll hold on to 2,650 shares rather than 1,650 shares. And then you have another person that's holding for a while and looking to gain as much as possible on the way up. So I'm also managing my risk. I'm maximizing the gain while managing that risk. And, it's just going to be an overall better situation for me. And I always like to manage risk. And I say this all the time about being disciplined, everything like that. And if you're not being disciplined, if I'm not the one doing it and showing you that I am disciplined, then I'm sending the wrong message to you guys. I understand this is a squeeze. I understand we should be holding as much as possible, and I think we should, but still manage your risk. Still understand exactly what you are willing to lose. And if you lose everything that's gravy, that's fine. Like right now I have $12,000 that's in there. If I lost all of that, I'm perfectly fine. I'm up $4,000 on the overall position, and I would still hold on to this position for a long period of time because I know it can easily get back to 20, and it should be at that part. So that's what I wanted to say to you guys. I wanted to basically preface this whole entire video by letting you know that I did sell some of my shares and I still have a bunch in there. So anyways, I'll never put that as a title ever again. So it's not going to be as a title or a thumbnail because it doesn't deserve to be. That spreading that FUD. I just want to let you guys know that are my subscribers what I did. Anybody in the Discord group already knew what I was doing. So if you want to be a part of the Discord group, definitely hit that link in the description. Anyways, that's 4 minutes. If you wanted to skip past that, I'll probably put like a timestamp, in the video. But let's talk about AMC. Let's see what they did today, and also answer some questions that a lot of people did have. Now, I took out the extended hours. For some reason, Webull was just looking weird with the extended hours in. It showed like gaps and everywhere else. So, but we've seen that we had a lot of positive movement. Now, in the pre-market, we knew that this was going to be a good day in the pre-market because we've seen, I think it was about 17 million shares worth of volume in the pre-market. We've seen a lot of positive movement, and 17 million shares. I mean, typically you see maybe a million, or at a good day, it's like 3 million, but 17 million shares, that means that you had a lot of buy volume, a lot of sell volume, some shorts mixed in there. You have a lot of things that are actually going on in the after hours market and pre-market. So we were really excited seeing that much volume there. Then in the first 30 minutes, it was over 100K worth of volume, or 100 million worth of volume. Sorry. And that's absolutely insane. We knew that this was going to be a big day. Right now, without including the after hours market, it's 369 million shares worth of volume. This is what we're seeing here. 369 million shares worth of volume, up 20%. We had a low of $17 or $17.77, a high of almost $20, $19.95. We've seen a lot of growth here. It was slow growth. It wasn't growth that was unsustainable. It was growth that we did see get to a peak point on the RSI. You can see down here we got to a couple of peak points, but we weren't living up there. We didn't live up in this area above 70 on the RSI, which is definitely good, meaning that if it was up there, it would be unsustainable and it would end up falling back down based on the fact that people are seeing this. They would end up selling that position knowing that it's going to come back down. Now, as we've seen this grow, it had a couple of touch points up at this, I believe it was $19.65 mark a bunch of times. It ended up breaking past that eventually up here, and then started to resist somewhere around $19.90, and then even got up to a high point of $19.95, which is pretty big. Right now, you'll see it down in the after hours market. It was up in the after hours market when I really started recording this video, I believe. But either way, we've seen a lot of volume. It was an amazing day. We just don't want it to drop a crazy percentage in the after hours market, right? So ultimately, people are asking me in the stream. They were asking me I believe in the Discord. I'm not 100% sure. It might have been up elsewhere because I was answering some comments. But they were asking me, is this the squeeze? And I'm going to let you know that this is not the squeeze. This is merely just an increase. It's a large push. And we have yet to see a day to where we've had a 50% day. For things like GME, for things like cost, SOS, all of these other positions that were, heavily shorted, they've seen this 50% day, 100% day gain. We have yet to see this with AMC. And this is probably one of the most held positions out there because a lot of people know the potential of what this can be, right? So with that being said, we understand that this can grow to a crazy amount. It can grow to, $100, $200, $1,000, $10,000, $100,000. We don't really know the full ceiling or what that full potential actually is. And we need to basically say, is this the squeeze? It's not the squeeze. Sorry, it's not the squeeze. It is not the squeeze. I was about to say it is, but it is not the squeeze. This is a very small movement compared to the overall movement that we will see. This is something that's, we're probably going to see a bunch of short volume that came in because it was holding us back at a lot of times. We've seen up in the $20 range, there was a 200,000 share order at $20. They're setting these huge walls at some of these barriers in order to basically sell some of these positions or, short a lot of these positions. But you do have some people that are in there looking to short at $20, right? Or looking to sell at $20 just because, maybe they reached their profit target. It's understandable. Those people reach their profit target. They're okay with it. And, if they feel like they want to get back in, then they can get back in as it does go lower, whatever they ended up feeling like doing, then they can do that. But it's not something that will completely derail to where it should be $200,000 worth of shares that are going through. That's a lot of shorting pressure. That's manipulation. We've seen a lot of manipulation that happened there. So AMC, I guarantee you're going to see a lot of shorted volume that went through today. When you do look at the Fintel numbers, Ortex data, all of that stuff, you're going to see a lot of shorted, shares that went through. It's probably going to be a high short percentage, maybe 30, maybe 40%. Even though we've seen a massive increase, we just seen a lot of volume today. I mean, an insane amount of volume. So I'm hoping we're going to see more of the same. We haven't seen a red day this week, but I think we're kind of due for one. I hope we don't get one. I hope it continues on this route and it gets to $25, $26, whatever it ends up getting to. That would be amazing. And don't sit here and take it as, the fact that I sold 1,000 shares that I'm giving up on AMC. I still hold, and I'll show you right now. I'll unlock the account. I'll show you that I still hold 600, where's it at? 656 shares of AMC. If it does go against us and it comes back down, I'll end up buying in more, looking to bring that up over $2,000. Now, I didn't have any more to put into here, and I feel like if I would have put more into there, it wouldn't have done it justice. And every single day I preach that you need to be disciplined. You need to find where your profit target is, your original profit target, take that profit target and, find the best strategy for you. And I've always said that I would leave some in there for the eventual squeeze and, basically sell some portions on the way up, whatever I'm comfortable with. I know I can make money. I want everybody else to be able to make money. So if you're watching me, I'm not saying that you need to do exactly what I did, but just be aware of exactly what can happen and when you will take those profits, because there will be winners and there will be losers. And anybody that's watching me, I will not accept you being a loser in any case. You need to win. You need to win big. And, we should be profiting as much as we possibly can. And if you have less shares at the top, it's more likely that you're going to sell it. So if you have, let's say 20 shares at 100K, you'll be able to sell those compared to somebody that has 1,000 shares. So just realize that. I understand that you say you can get to 100K and you have 1,000 shares. It's probably going to be impossible for you to sell that. But in the after hours market, you can sell 10 shares. You can sell 100 shares. You really can't sell 1,000 shares. But if you have those last couple of shares, maybe 1 or 2 shares left over with the chance that it gets to 100K, you'll end up making a lot of money out of the deal. So that's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you did today. If you, just held the whole day. It's always good to be able to hold. I'm right with you. I just love securing, any type of risk. And now there's no risk with AMC at all. I have literally zero risk with AMC. Yes, I have $12,000, $13,000 that's still sitting there, but I have zero risk with AMC right now. I pocketed $19,000 out of it. My original cost was $16,000. So basically I gained $3,000, close to $4,000 on it. So anyways, make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, follow my Twitch. I'm going to be streaming on Twitch as well. If you're a person that can't comment in the chat, go over to Twitch, follow me over there. But make sure you guys do everything you can in order to support the channel. And I'm going to get out of here and I'll catch you guys